Welcome. I still gotta get this set up and moved. Hold on. Oh, I forgot. I might doing that. Sorry. Let me see. Phone over here. Okay. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Yeah, what's up, Apex? What's up? Let me see. Where's my... I had removed my software by mistake when I was trying to clear up some space. I was having some PC issues last night, and so I'm trying to show my phone. I said, "Wait, where's my program? What's going on?" I had removed. But everybody, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and put this screen down. We'll be over here. All right, so what's on today's agenda? Let me pull that up as well. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and be showing y'all the Halloween boss and just teams that I'm using for it. We're gonna do some live arena climbing. You're gonna see me rage probably because I hate arena. We're gonna do some glue testing. We're gonna do some building clears. And we may do the crypt. I'm having a hard time with the hard dungeons, so that's why that's an optional thing I may do. And then I got these 5 hero builds I do want to do today, since we got free artifact switches now. I could just free ball these builds test if I want to. Yes and no. To the farming. I realized last night when I was prepping for the video today, because I realized last week I really didn't have a plan. I just woke up and said, let's play. So I actually got like a set schedule and what I'm doing this time. My artifacts was at like 1880, 1890, I believe. one or the other. So I sold all those. And I have like a rule of thumb that I don't keep no tier 5 one hammer or 2 hammers, or 0. So hold on. Okay, yeah, all these are upgraded. So the only thing that I'm keeping is anything that's upgraded already. So no 1 hammer, no 2 hammers, but I still got 3 and 4 hammers. And the hammered gear, y'all, sells for so much. But I am prepping for the King's card. Cause last time nobody was prepared to the amount of gold you were gonna spend on the King card. So now that we know that you're gonna need to sell a kidney and an arm, I wanna be better prepared so I can just sell 1 lung probably, so I can still walk and breathe. Rank 5 Swift, yes, I am selling that as well. And wait, what am I? Let me double check. I might be tripping. Yes, I am. I am selling that as well. Well, no, it's not about selling it. I just don't get enough Swift. Like, I should have sold this, but since it's the only Swift I have, I didn't. I am selling tier 6s now, but since it's already upgraded, I'm not, and I can't find gear anywhere else because I use a lot of it on a lot of characters. Anytime I get it, get used. Yeah, but that lung is gonna give me sissy though. Cause I do have a plan. Before the King's event start. Where's that deal? Before it starts, I plan. Isn't it still here? Hold on. I could have sworn it was here last night. Here we go. So this energy special offer right here. This is, I'm going to be buying this twice before the King's card starts. I don't want to buy it now, and I gotta wait another week and a half just to use it on the King card. So, and this offer does come up every so often now. So I'm gonna get 2 of these because that'd be 8k energy. That's 60 energy refills. I just used 40, no 30, 20, one other. So yeah. But yeah, I had to prepare to because I got some milestones I want to hit before the King card start. Because I know me and the mods told the devs that this event just not gonna do. The points take too much. So the devs did say that they're gonna make it a little more easier. Don't know how, but they said they will. So I'm just trying to get as much gold as I can before I buy any other packages and before King card starts, so that I have like the minimum I have. And then a couple of days after the event. Yeah, that's a good thing, bro. Bro, you can legit just play with that. 'Cause I don't know about you guys, but Tepes, that's his name, right? Tepes. Oh wait, okay. I forgot which class he was. Was he a demon? No, he's not a demon. Is it tainted? I'm trying to like get these by heart now. He's not a demon. No, yeah, he's a tainted, isn't he? I failed. What is he? Oh, he's not a demon either. He's a damn skeleton? But he don't even look like a skeleton, bro. I mean, he is dead, but that's the only skeleton that don't look like a skeleton. Yeah, that's why I got confused with the vampire. Cause vampire would be more forsaken. I mean, yeah, more tainted. Cause these are just random, cat, pumpkin. I thought he'll be forsaken. I was very confident in my ability right there. But okay, skeleton. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see. Well, he do got the skeleton emblem right here, so I mean he's a vampire, but cool. But listen, this man's right here is gonna change the game. First of all, Crimson Feast heals 50% HP from damage to hero inflict to enemies. This is like what, 2 lifesteal sets on 1 character? If you think about it, because isn't the life still set 25% of your damage, or is it 15%? But whichever, I know two of those can't beat 50%. So that's all I'm saying. And he does a lot of bleed, more damage on bleed, and whatever. I want to see this in action. I'm trying to see what this talking about. Cause pinned down and sets paralyzed, bleeding, and terrified is like you're forced to move, and you can't do anything. What's up? What's the question? But this is a real good character though. I can't wait to get him. I can't wait to build him. Hopefully the devs don't nerf these characters once we do get them, but should be good. Will he hit again? No, I doubt it. Because it says when this hero attacks an adjacent enemy, if the hero has full health, attack that enemy again, as in it's the initial full health hit. So I gotta hit you with full health to make it work again. If I hit you with half health and I get full health, the hit is already done. I just got healed afterwards. So since the heal is the second condition for the full health before the hit, it just won't work twice. That'd be cool though. Bro, I like how people bro, why they doing this already? Alright, so but the bottom line is he's very good. For one, he can fly. That's 4 fly range at that. Secondly, he's a slayer, so he's gonna do incredible large amount of damage. Therefore, he's going to be healing a lot from that damage he does. I think most of my slayers can do 15, 20k hits, and he gonna probably heal for what 10k of that because that's half of the passive Crimson Feast. He's just not dying. I want to do that. That's so good. But besides that, and turn start, if one or more characters have bleeding debuff set, increase attack buff on the hero for one turn. That's good by itself. This is a good character they made. I can see why they put him in the King's card, because they want you to pay to get this character, which is cool. What about what the last one? I didn't really look at the last guy. Face character card. I forgot what he looked like. I know his name is Wickwick. Well, I feel like I passed him. Is he an epic? No. Oh, am I slow? Hold on. Oh, I am slow. He's a goblin. Now, one thing about Wickwick, I don't think he's required to get. He's decent, above decent. He's real good in my opinion. He can set burn with a percent chance. I'm pretty sure that could be increased. I don't know why, but it was like the candle above his head is what confused me. And I play League of Legends, so I keep thinking of Warwick when I think of him. Now this is a cool move. I hope this can go up to 2 turns for the deep defense buff. Cause for a 1 turn cooldown, I probably will never use this. This ain't bad. Deal SMI damage to an enemy if the enemy has burned debuff. Deals 2,000 or SMI damage to the enemy within 2 tiles. For a time slime master. That would be decent. All allies within the range gain an extra turn. Has 7% chance to set weapon burning buff on level 2. This is good for the boar. When an ally is defeated, reduce all the hero skill cooldown by 1 turn. Now, it don't say heroes, it don't say minions, or minions is subjected out. So this may work on minions. Yeah, I think this will work on minions, but the issue is once the devs realize if it does, they're gonna nerf it. They're gonna nerf it. They're gonna nerf it so fast. Because you can just put like 1 slime master in the phantom and you have your own cooldown reduction person automatically. You put 2 down in phantom and your team will just never have a cooldown because the slimes die in one hit now. You know. But this is a good character right here. I think he is worth it to get as well, but not prioritized. So if you can't do it, I say don't do it. But let's talk about Chickaball. I like his character design. And I like Grim character design. Now, Sugar Frenzy deals S amount of damage to an enemy if the enemy has at least one buff. Deals another S amount of damage. That's not bad. So that's decent. This is deja vu. I feel like I had dreamed about this character. I don't know why. Generic costume. Gains hidden buff for 2 turns. Has 7% chance to gain. Has 7% chances to gain. I'm finna screenshot this for the devs. This is ugly. Hold on. Just pick one. Just pick one. Oh my. Did anyone say anything about this? Hold on. To gain. Alright, that's reported right there. Oh, you mean the okay, I'll check that out in a second. Treat 2, unlimited melee. Move to a random enemy, steal all buffs from the enemy and set them on the hero for 2 turns. If any buffs were stolen, deals S amount of damage to that enemy. If not, hits that enemy 2 times, dealing S amount of damage with either hit, and has 7% chance to set no crit debuff on the enemy for 2 turns. Not bad. Treat or Trouble, when an enemy hero becomes adjacent, steals a random buff from them and sets it on the hero for 2 turns. If no buffs are stolen, attack the enemy with a default skill. And okay, then the basic cannibal passive. Not bad. This, I'm not gonna lie, this person is not. I probably won't never use them. I'll probably use them as a cover one day, but that's about it. But the missions are still good to get as well. And if you guys were ever wondering, this is how far I am from my missions. I already got the dragons leveled up, the king summonings. I didn't think we'll have a king thing yet, so I used like half of these before the event started. So, but I still got those done. Lowered dragons done. This one's gonna be a long one, but I'm glad it's a month-long event. Cause I just got done doing the train event fully, and I just got this left. Hopefully the next one I can finish it. I'm saving this for the king card and for the hero builds today because this is going to be expensive. Rank up, of course, that'll get done, and log in. I think this is real good. I like the amount of eggs that they're doing. I think I got around 77 eggs so far. So that's real decent. I also like the daily good deals they have. Very good deals. But besides that, oh, I do want to check out what you guys said about Benito. Hold on. Where? Deal as amount down to an enemy. If the enemy has at least one buff, deal as well, I mean, they are known to recycle skills and just rename them from time to time. So, I mean, it does make a little bit of sense. All right, so first let's talk about the new dragon, right? Now, if I were you guys, I would not be using the eggs because since it's here, I'm 84% sure that these eggs are going to count towards the Dragon Summon event. And I'm going to try to confirm with the devs before it comes up, just in case, because it is a lot of free eggs, and I don't know if the Dell is going to intend for that to happen. Now this is Goredevour. Now the reason I'm going for him is simple. He does bleeding, and I don't care what type of like dragon it is, but any dragon that targets the highest rating enemy and has a, if that enemy is a boss, deals another with a percent chance to add something, it's automatically A tier. I mean, it's not killing me. Because like, just imagine the points you're gonna get. But then again, everybody is gonna get those points too. So it's really about who plays every day and who's getting those eggs and like who's grinding, right? So what I'm doing on my ults, I'm doing that on them. I'm doing these every day. But yeah, so essentially, turn start deals estimated damage to the highest power rating enemy. If that enemy is a boss, deals another estimated damage and has a 50% chance to set bleeding debuff for 2 turns. I hope I can upgrade this to go to 75%. If I can, I'm going to love it more. Second skill is Blinking Pain. Whenever a minion is spawned for the 3rd time, deals estimated damage to all enemies. If there are at least 3 living minions, deals another estimated damage to all enemies. If you max him out or just get him to the highest level you can and give him some dragon tooth, this can really help you auto and the guild battles. I believe this will be good in the guild battle because this is a free bleeding item right here. So this is bleeding, right? I mean a skill to cast bleed debuff. Let me show you guys something. If I'm not wrong, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? No. Here we go. If you got somebody on your team who can put this on, now you have a chance to do a burn debuff. And then if you get somebody that can turn the poison into intoxication, you can probably use that as an auto team for Nightmare now. Since you're getting all 3 debuffs, you can still get your high attack from your original heroes. Don't get me wrong, they are lazy with the dragon skills in my opinion, but they did increase it though, because the dragon attack was way less. It was so minuscule. I was like, I don't want to use them. That was my whole get up with the dragon, because if it's called Heroes and Dragons, I'm going to expect the dragons to pull their half of that title, you know. But the way I see it, I think in the future, like say another year down the road, they're gonna do like a whole remodel of the dragons, making them strong. Or like if the game is dying, they'll probably do a big update to make them strong again to bring everybody back. That's what I think is gonna happen. But it's cool with me. I like it a lot. One thing I do like about this event right here is that if you can't pull him from just the pity or from the percent chance, even though he is a tiny bit higher than the less than 2 get, you can still get him. You can still get him at 250 eggs. Now I did the math a little bit. I think you can get upwards to around 2. I gotta redo the math again to the amount of eggs that we get from the missions and from the daily. And then I didn't know they'll give us free eggs from the dragon event banner itself, but I think you can get just enough if you do the missions and if you do the boss, all the bosses actually, then you'll actually get just enough to get a guarantee him. So when they say it's guaranteed, they weren't lying. You just really have to play and be in game in order to get that guarantee. Oh yeah, dragons is my favorite thing in the game, only because of 2 things. Go back. Of the buffs they give you as additional, And then just them having a little bit of attack, they can make a long fight turn like 30% less because they do minuscule damage, but it does add up. All right, so we did enough. We did enough introductions, enough wheeling around. Why don't we get started on the hero build? So we have I don't know how to say his name at all. I'm gonna just call him Vidars. Please forgive me. Which I just pulled him. But I want to use him inside the board dungeon because he can set burn on people. Oh, he doing all allies. I didn't know it was all allies. And on top of that, he can revive. So therefore, I could put him inside the Forsaken dungeon since I have no reviver there. And he can remove bleeding debuffs from you and heal you, which is kind of decent. I don't really care for this skill, and I don't really care for this skill. Wait, what? He's a melee? I hope he stays back. I don't need him going forward. But yeah, we're gonna work on him today as well. And then we're gonna work on Blood Saver. As essentially any cannibal I need, I'm going to be working on them. So it'll be a Blood Saber. It'll be is it Crucible I put on the list? Oh no, I put Brutus. It was not supposed to be Brutus. It was gonna be Crucible. I don't know why, but they look the same to me. So we're gonna do a Crucible build. We're gonna do a Blood Saber build, a Vidars build, Blood Shroud. Where are you? We're going to do a Blood Shroud build. And then lastly, we're going to do a Sea Wizard build. The Sea Wizard build is really optional. It's not required. It's not part of the theme at all. I just want to get a build done with him. But it's not required. So which one should we start with first? Should we start with a cannibal first? I'll let you guys decide while I take my immune shot. Let's see. Oh, so I can't put the initial things on there no more? Okay. Blood Shroud. I think Apex said he wanted a Blood Shroud build too, right? Oh, you said he's the only cannibal you got? Ooh, that's spicy. Woo. Alright, cool. Alright, so Blood Shroud it is. Oh, wait. Well, what time is it for you right now? Alright, so now one thing about Blood Shroud, I'm gonna be honest, he isn't a good healer. 1 a.m. I put a 3 p.m. time frame because I know a lot of you guys are in different countries. Alright, yeah, that's my bad, but yeah, I didn't know it was that late. Jeez, okay. I got you. So, like I was saying about Blood Shroud, he isn't terrible, but he should be a rare. Well, yeah, 12 at 12, 12:30 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. They're both the same thing to me. But yeah, so Bloodshot should be a rare, not an epic, in my opinion. He just don't give me that epic feel. But I believe he only got that because he does a few debuffs in which a rare won't do as many sometimes, I guess. But his standard attack is a staff hit, which is one of the reasons why I don't like him. Second first skill is Blood Spa. Sets increased attack buff to all allies within this actor's ability range for 3 turns. In addition, restore 20% of this actor's max HP to all allies within this actor's ability range. So in actuality, it's about 25-30% heal. So not bad. Increase attack for 3 turns. And this is a cooldown for 3 turns as well. So this can go up every 4 turns. Now this is the bread and butter of the build. Deals estimated damage to all enemies with this actor's ability range. 75% chance to set leash debuffs to those targets for 2 turns. And so with this, the reason this is the bread and butter is because once you cast this, your entire team can basically get healed off of the damage they do to the boss. So essentially, it's like having your own free lifesteal set, if you will. So this is sweet. Now, the reason I don't like him is because he's leveled a wizard, right? But he's technically the only healer in the cannibal faction, if I'm not mistaken, right? Well, besides, okay, I forgot. They did add Blood Stitch, but let's be for real. Let's be for real. But besides her, before she was here, there was no other healer here except from her when you kill enemies. But you can't do that at a boss, of course. So then you had him. Or you can get this healer here, who was the worst of them all. I forgot he existed. To be completely honest with you. But I will say that Blood Shroud isn't useless though, because you have to treat him like a support instead of a healer. Blood Stitch, I don't know why. I think since they're cannibals, they need to leash more than they get technical heals. But this is cool. So the reason I like, the only redeeming quality the Blood Shroud has is because since he can cast increased attack, and then normally he'll do Leashing Festival after, you get that free increased attack chance. Free increased attack damage, and then get that increased heal. Okay, Kinemax as a healer, I'm not gonna call him trash because he's a rare healer, and he acts accordingly. If that makes sense. So it's like you can't hate him, but you don't like him either. So now I was debating the type of build I want to do with this guy, because you can't do no attacking build because he's a melee. So he's going to be just sitting there. Oh, I forgot he has a range skill. I'm sorry, I didn't use him in a while, but now the range skill ain't bad. It is a block revive, but it's 45%, and I feel like any skill or default skill that has lower than a 50% on base is more so of a rare type of level skill. That's why I call him a rare, but not bad. He can do block revive. He can at least do some damage. So the builds that I was mainly gonna go for is a mix between either Swift with some curse, because since he can still attack from a distance, he can lower the damage of the boss or the hero's health. Of the damage they can do. And then on the off chance that they can also do the what's the other one called? Shatter attack, which can also be real sweet. Why isn't the attacking one above this one? wouldn't that make sense? Like set bonus has 50% chance to set the decrease attack buff for 2 turns on that enemy. Additionally, has 10% chance to replace. Shouldn't that be better? Why is it when attacking an enemy has 10% chance to replace the decrease attack buff, and then you give me the conditional? Am I tripping? But no, so we can use a curse set with the swift set only because. Well, I mean, I got a few combinations. It's just the one that I was thinking about going with was the swift and the curse, only because of the decrease in the shatter attack, and from the cast the leech more often, and to guarantee this can be cast a lot more often to act as a good heal. But that's only one of the builds that I thought of. Another build you can do to keep him just alive and defensive, you could use some HP and defense sets, or a mix between defensive and an attack mix of like offensive or range sets for a little bit of damage. Cause one thing about Blood Shroud is that building him is not just it's just gonna be a walk in the park, because he don't got no noticeable talents for the fight. So you're basically using him as if you're using him in a Mystery Island tower. But if you want him to be somewhat useful, then you do want to go with the swift and go with the curse, so he can debuff and still get the skills to be reactivated a lot faster. That's the optimal build. But if you want more of a tanking build, then you will want to go for a lot of defense, or you want to go with some max HP set, like a basic tanky combination. If you can keep him alive or try to inside a dungeon, but you want him to do a little bit more damage, then you can change that with a cruel mixed with a ranged retaliation and with a max HP. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's specialized because, so you need that specialized gear to make people like Blood Shroud pop. Cause like the only thing he gonna do with the boss, because the boss, it don't matter about that block revive. That's really for heroes, right? This is good because this is his heal, but this is also an increased attack you can keep up. And then you just got this for the leech. That's all you're using this for. So he got 3 things for you. He got leech, increase attack, and heal. This is a basic, so I don't even count that in this boss fight, right? So these are the only skills you're really going to be using to keep your team alive and to keep them going as the main and if not only healer as you may or may not have. So you need that specialized gear to help them pop a little bit more. If you add the curse set, hey, bye to this boss attack, and hey, now I have the swift, so I can heal my team faster and get on leech. Okay, that's good. Now, if you want him to, let's say, let me see. You know what? Honestly, if you want him, that won't work because, yeah, that can work. If you want, we did say specialized gear. That's a lot of it, but if you really want, you can really build him a shield set. But then again, that won't be that well. You can do a simple shield builder with a shielding set, and then once you get a shield every single turn, he'll take that one less damage. But with the boss, though, the hero that they summon may get that shield removed before the boss actually hits you, though. But let's do an example build. Let's see. This is me freestyling because I really don't know This just not a optimized champion. Let's just say that. It's just not really a optimized champion. So I'm a freestyle a little bit, right? Now, Corin, you say you don't have any curse sets, right? You only have Swift. Let me go back up. Let me see. I do want to be tanky. It's level 6. That's not bad. What? Oh, I need 4. I mean, you just need 1. Just get your highest tier you can get, honestly. Why you gotta have a good shit? Man, I just passed it. Now one thing about when you're picking items for him, you want him to be as tanky as he can be. Because remember, he's going to be your main healer in the dungeon. I'm in the Halloween boss. This is a lot of Hammer 4 gear I have. This is kind of overdoing it, but only gear I have available, and that Halloween boss may get a little evil. So I got some HP with a little bit of mix of block damage, defense, and some more block damage, and block right here. Is that 23%? Was that 3 hits? Yo, that was 3 hits. Nice. Alright, so my block rate is up to 56%. Block damage 2000. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I don't think I got any accessories for him, do I? I do. Okay, that's good. Not a lot, but I could probably upgrade 1 or 2. But Apex, what type of sets were you thinking of using on him, though? Let me see. You know what? He really wouldn't be bad with a region set because ultimately we have to keep him alive, right? See, I don't want to say the new healing set because not everybody has it, and that'd be unfair. But all right, let's see. You know what? That can still work then. As a healer, okay. So you just need 1 set of curse then, and put the rest as HP. The second episode, I'm gonna be honest. I am actually I was editing it last night. I was gonna post it for this morning, but my friends got me on the game, so that's on me. I will post that before Monday though, so it'll probably be after today, after I'm done streaming, or after tomorrow, or just tomorrow in general. Oh yeah, I agree, Apex. Okay. Now, do you have any defensive sets? Do you got any of these going around? So don't get me wrong, the max HP set isn't bad, but hear me out, right? You get 20%, but you get 15% here. We can also get 15% defense. Now, just be mindful. EB52. I do use 3 accounts, so one thing I couldn't keep following up on is the events. But just from my history, they should still be able to be done just when you play daily. But I'll still be giving you like the level path and what I'm doing exactly, or what I did before I stopped recording and after I recorded. So I'm gonna try to get at least one episode out every 2 weeks on that if I can, or every week. Cause don't get me wrong, if you use you know what, I can just show you here, right? Yeah, I can just show you the difference. Do I got any tier 4s? I do not, because this is a vault dungeon, and I have a hard time with a vault dungeon. Okay, let's see. Do I want to go more block damage, or do I want to go more HP oriented? Let's do HP oriented just for the giggles. Let's see. Attack, HP, attack. And I have a lot of healers though. For now, just for the sake of viewing what it looks like, I don't think I need this, but I'll double check. I just want to see how much health he's gonna have here, and it won't be a credible comparison since the weapon isn't upgraded at all. So okay, 2k block damage, 38k HP, 3k defense. Okay. Now if you guys was in the beta, this cell icon was over here and remove was over here. Man, I told them to change that immediately. That's gonna confuse everybody. Yeah, he do hit too hard. It took me a while to beat him. He is not somebody I want to face off against again. In an update or anything. I'm gonna hate the devs if they do an update on that man again. I don't like him. Oh man, all my leveled up stuff is stuff I already have equipped. Let me see. I don't want too much block rate, but that's all I got is block rate. I don't want to upgrade tier 5 right now though. You know what? Nah, I'll upgrade tier 5. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm trying to make money for the event anyway. That's why I did doing this today. Oh, ooh, and percent. Ooh, okay. You know what? Let me see if I can find another item to put that up against. No, please be HP. Ooh, okay. And then, do I have an item for a weapon? Yes, I do. Oh, hold on. Let me go claim that real quick. One thing I'm gonna say: make sure you claim all these when you get it. Cause if you don't, and you upgrade something, you ain't getting it. And trust me, it ain't free to upgrade nothing. Alright. His defense is already better as is. Where should I get his HP call up now? What about weaponry? Well, personally, I'm doing it all the way to 16 for a few reasons. Yeah, I'll grab you. For one, I don't have no equipment to upgrade for the upgrade event, and I kind of need this one. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it doubled to 8. Yeah, down almost. But no, I need it for 2 reasons, right? I need to complete the upgrade event because I need this copy of him. So and I didn't have nothing planned to upgrade. So I need to waste something, and since Blood Shroud is going to be an important piece in this build, we're going to need them. I don't want this because this is giving him no stats at all. But I don't want to upgrade a brand new weapon either. And I just use it as a filter. Now, on the other gear that we had, he had 38k HP, right? And he had what, 3.8k defense or 3.5? I forgot a little bit. He had a little bit more block damage. I think he had 2.5 or 2.2, 2.3. It was 2 point something. So that also went down a little bit. But it is a nice balance though between them. Even though I couldn't find a good suitable weapon for him. I mean, I did just spend 8 million, man. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. Now let's see. We need the rest of our block rate, and we're going to try and go for more defense and more health if possible. Oh, that's not bad. See, this gives us a defense and it gives us flat block rate. I mean, just block rate and attack. One thing about getting your accessories, they are just as they are named, accessories, just helping you fulfill the rest of your stacks. And I just said we need block rate, defense, and HP, right? And this item is doing exactly as I asked it to. Go to it. There we go. I got defense and block rate. So now that solves the block rate issue. Should be up like 60-something%. 70? That's nice. Now, my issue with this now is if I get a tier 6 item, it's gonna be like 130%. It's gonna be almost not worth getting all that block rate almost. Cause if you're getting that 30% overhaul, then I prefer just to get more block. I don't got no block rate. Hold on. Wow, I'm just unlucky. I don't have no block rate. There it go. But I don't feel like upgrading it though. Hear me out, right? Block damage, block damage, block damage, block damage. Oh man, okay. I don't want to upgrade that though. Do I already have? Well, that's disgusting. I already have block rate stuff on here. On all of these, actually. I gotta do a few changes now, cause the block rate stuff and the gear I have is just not gonna add up correctly. Should I do this one? When blocking while without any buffs or gain 10%, I think this would be worth it. 64%. All right. You know, I just realized both of these are, that's 7.5% defense. This is 7.8% defense. Them boys stacking right now, man. Oh man, I don't want to get rid of this, but it's giving me way too much block rate. That is really messing up other stats that I could be getting right now. So let's try and do a change. Where are we? Huh. That should be better. 46%. Thank you. Go back. Where is the item I just had? Okay, yeah, that will work. Go back here. Oh, it's level. Oh, it's tier 5. I don't want to max this out. It's a tier 1. Like I said, any tier 1 or tier 2, I mean, hammer 1, 2, tier 5, I'm not maxing out. I just can't do it. Oh, man. Alright, never mind. We're scrapping the block work idea then. I just don't have the equipment to keep that going without having to upgrade something that I'm not going to use ever again. So we're going to try a different build. Wait, actually, no, hold on. I did not need to do that. Let me see something real quick. I just did that prematurely. Hold on. Yeah, I got that. Hold on. Yeah. Go back. No. Was it that? Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. Hear me out. I still got 37k. See, I'm losing that defensive barrier. Alright, hold on. Put you back. This should fit the block rate as well to a degree. Yes, there we go. My block rate is, my defense is back up. So now we can add some block damage and some more defense. Yeah, that will work. No, yeah, that works. There we go. I was gonna give up for a second, but I had to realize I got other gear. Cause sometimes I just did not want to risk that overly amount of block rate, and I can get different stats just within that. So that switch was great. 2.8k block damage, 4k, 4.3k defense, 37k health. He probably is. Probably. Alright, so we're going to do a run of the seasonal boss. I was doing a little bit of testing on Nightmare to see how hard it'll become, and the burn does burn. I will give them that. So I don't know how we're going to beat this down here, to be real with you. But I'm doing this a little bit early, so I still got time to like struggle on here first. So I'm happy this is bugged out actually. So we're gonna take you out. If only cannibals can be selected, why not just make it cannibal only? You know, I gotta go here every time and fix it myself. Like just make it like a mystery island type ordeal. You know. I'm purposely not building other heroes yet, just to see how far we can really take it. But I might as well get one. I'm gonna take care of one. I'm also using Blood Nash only because I had shards to make him a 3, at rank 3, and that gives us that bonus attack. And this right here ain't bad either. Cause they're gonna have a leech all the time. And it should have balloon debuff from time to time, I believe. I'm not mistaken. Probably not. Alright, let's go ahead and let's read the boss. No, it's gonna be a whole lot of reading. Just know he does a lot of burn, and he does a lot of severe burn, a lot of terrify, some more burn, and he can summon basically Jacko, and he can summon a bat. So essentially, the bat from I forgot her name, the legendary summoner lady. He's immune to burn, severe burn, can't be moved, and he got the prime immunity like the other prime bosses. This is essentially a prime boss level character. It does not use an attempt. So I just had 3 and I still got 3. So just like Mystery Island, if you keep retrying it and lose, then you still keep your keys, which is wonderful. I'm glad they kept that idea, because that was gonna be annoying. I was scared, so I used my other 2 accounts to test. Cause I did not want to lose an attempt on my main account, cause oof. I feel like that Jacko could be a good source of heal with Cannibal by turning him to a zombie. Does Jacko heal? Wait, do he heal? Oh, my bad. Yeah, now you said cause once they summoned them, we could kill them fast. My bad. I'm just thinking ahead. I mean, that's cool if he reversed them back, because my blood sword is just gonna be revert them right back. Hey, I love how they did this. It's like you're fighting a summoner and you have a Rise to Me team to fight them. It's very hilarious. Now this is the early levels, so we're not going to get the full effect of this team until we get stuck. Now the only reason why I'm going to keep doing these until the devs, because I doubt the devs are going to fix it, and if they do fix it and lock back up the nightmare, then you will still be ahead regardless, you know what I'm saying? So it won't be like I'm behind. Yeah, you're behind for now, but yeah, hopefully they don't do nothing at all. It'll be cool if they just unlock all of them. Like, yeah, we can, do Nightmare first, but oh well. So I wonder, can he summon? Oh, yeah, can he summon if the whole? Well, nah, he probably can't, but yeah. Wait, hold on, aren't they leveled down? I forgot if they were leveled down, right? Yeah, they're leveled down to his level. Still got good attack though. 18k base. Okay, so don't get me wrong, they're being leveled down, but their base HP and stuff is not at all, right? Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's not either, if you think about it. So what's the point of the levels if the levels and damage isn't pointed down as well? Or unless I'm tripping. I mean, yeah, I don't see that it matters anyway. I think you should just left that out and just make the game mode, honestly. I do hope they do more of these. You said there's no cat? What you mean? Let me see. No, hold on, not yet. Complete against the Halloween boss. At least 5 heroes. At least 5 cannibal heroes required. Part of rank is not. Oh, so when I tell y'all I don't really be reading stuff like that, this is the perfect example of me not reading stuff like that. I'm just being very honest. I don't be reading stuff like that. I be so confused. You know what I hate? I hate how they gave Grim the his all in range attack when I was fighting for these devs since day one. Cause at first when they released Grim, all his attacks was all in range. They were literally all in range when he first got released, right? And then once the like actual event came out to get him, and after they debuffed, they nerfed him down to just the adjacent damage, but made some of his skills hit in a better range. I was like, really? I put a suggestion to change him back to all in range, and they ignored it. So I guess they want to just make it as an update in this one, I guess. But it's cool. I can't wait to use him again. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I don't like those weird nerfs either. No, oh yes. I want that Wickwick be on my side. Yeah, well if they did this so you can like feel how strong they are. You ain't lying. Great value, yeah. Bro, look at that severe burn, bro. This is level 5. Look at that. Oh yeah, Bloodhorn is very fantastic. So we did lose Blood Swords and we almost lost Goredevour. Now, since I know that these two are the main ones getting hit and directly hit, while I'm fighting the Nightmare boss a couple more times, I'm going to slowly change their gear to tank more. She'll have brought Blood Stitch. I don't have Blood Stitch. What you mean? Yeah, this are my candles. I don't have Blood Stitch, man. She's still grayed out. If I had Blood Stitch, I'd be chilling right now, man. I wonder if they're gonna have us get him again. This is what I really want. All right. So, to be honest, I did see a few issues with Blood Shroud though. One, he was always in the back. Now, one big issue with that is he has a 2 movement. So for him to come back up after being pushed and used Terrified on, he can almost not heal. So what I'm gonna do next time when I test him, I'm gonna put him in the middle more instead of the edges. Well, actually, can I view where I had him? I probably already had him on the edges. Let me see. I think it was, yeah, so I'm going to try and put him in the middle next time. So, see if he go forward. But since he's a wizard and a healer, he's gonna stay back more than anything. So it's gonna be a little too challenging trying to get him to work. Don't we have a? We do got Lightfoot. Honestly, this may destroy his HP factor. Cause I got 2 sets on, so 30% HP he may lose. But this may help with the movement issue he has. But you lose so much in return. But he's not been attacked that much either. So I may change up his gear, test it out, and then just go from there. To be honest, to see how that fares. Now, one thing I did not do yet. I did not edit no talents on no hero yet. So of course you guys are going to get the I know it's somewhere in the tree. I just have to find it. But you gotta know that almost every tree has it when you get that protection from the elements type, where you take 25% less burn, burn, and poison damage. I forgot which one it is. You know, I'm gonna do all his talents again, honestly. There are exactly 2 allies in the battlefield. Block rate. When an enemy die, restore 5% all allies. This is gonna be good, but this is gonna be used up on the very first round though, because that's 5 enemies. That's not useful for the boss. I just stay with that. Chance to apply buffs by this hero using skills or artifacts. Set buffs. Do I have a percent buff in here? I do not, so I do not need that. Keep you. Since the boss does AoE chain, might as well keep that. I mean, I don't know how to promote them exactly. You know, like I have a Twitter. I got my Discord, the main Discord. I don't know how else to promote it, to be honest. Water Toad have below 30% HP when starting a turn. Increase all duration debuffs, base buffs on this hero at about 1 turn. Can be triggered 1 time. Water Hero has at least 1 buff, 5% attack. Water Hero is below 30% HP, negative 10% damage received by any actor. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Okay. This is just more attack. Water Hero is addition to 2 or more enemies, 15% defense. Here's the one, affliction resistance. Negative 25% damage received by statuses such as burn, poison, intoxicated, or bleeding, which is fantastic. So if you're going to be fighting the Halloween boss, you might want to get this to get that decreased damage on you. While there are 3 or more allies in the battlefield, when the ally hero dies, 50% chance to regenerate buff on all allies for 1 turn. Ooh, hold on. Well, hold on. I don't have a reviver though. That's an issue as well. Well, actually, this. Oh no, hold on. I'll go back. Don't this count for Rise in Me, right? So if I have 5 allies by default and I got 2 more that is considered Rise in Me, don't this count as those being more allies? And Corin the Dev's not about to do that. The Dev's not doing that, dog. I mean, they don't even got a creator program for me, even though I made over 40 or 50 YouTube videos. Yeah. Let me see. What else? I think I might get this. It might just help in survivability. I mean, it do promote their game, but I mean, I don't. They don't. I don't know, man. They don't really do what other devs do, so I can't really say how or why. And honestly, since I'm a mod, I don't want to push the subject and try and use my power to get it, cause then I feel weird doing that. But yeah, I mean, it'll be cool. But since I'm the only YouTuber, it can be looked at as a personal interest more so. So I just don't fight for it. It'll just be too weird due to my position, like being a mod, YouTuber, guild leader. It's like I'm using power to get it. While this hero has above 75% HP, 3% HP for healing actions performed by this hero. Perfect, perfect. And debuffs 8/9. Yeah, there we go. Conflict of interest. Yeah, I couldn't find the word, but thank you. That's exactly what it's gonna be if I ask. I did like they did support my giveaways by being sponsored, so I know. So I'm humbled with that. But I did make a post about more stuff for creators, but it never got answered on. I know I have Flare Up answer about if he's one because he's a Discord person, and another person said something about it. But other than that, I had like what three reactions. But that's a given since I'm the only curator for this game technically. So they probably gonna wait till they get like 2, 3 more YouTubers or 4 or 5 more, and then do something big with it. Which at that point I'd probably be so upset that it took them that long. Yeah, so I'm not gonna argue with it or fight it. It's just, I mean, I don't think it's as fair. I don't really get anything for this, but I will admit that devs do hear me out on a lot of stuff. So let me see. So we do want block. Ooh, this could help with the movement speed problem we're having. But he's the only. Well, that may. I'ma do it. I think that'll help with the movement speed problem. It should. Well, there is exactly one enemy on the battlefield, 10% damage when attacking any target. While this hero has full HP, chance to apply buffs by this hero. Can't use that. But when an ally hero dies, increase all duration buffs on all allies by turn by 1. I will do that. I can't wait for them to change these talents to be like more points or other uses, because I'm tired of using my gems. 10% damage when attacking an enemy with a shield. While this hero is adjacent to one or more allies, negative 5% damage received when attacked by any actor. When an allied hero dies, reduce 1 turn of all skill cooldowns of the actor. Can be triggered 2 times during the battle. I don't want that one either. I think it's the best one for right now. Hero defense, negative 3. Well, this is a big boss one, so you just want to hit the the large size bosses. So the large size bosses are the one that can't move. Regular size can move, so that's a good difference. I'm gonna do defense for this one for that mitigation. While this role has full HP, 5% HP for all healing actions performed by this actor. Oh, I still have block rate in this. Ew. I can't change that now. You're staying there, buddy. Let me see. When an enemy hero dies, 50% chance to set increase C damage buff to adjacent allies to this actor for 2 turns. That's not bad. Block damage, hidden buff that's for 1 turn when an ally dies. Nah, I'm gonna keep it with block damage for right now. It does feel decent though. When this hero applies a buff to an ally, when this hero applies a buff to an ally, defense plus 1%. Is this on him or on the ally? I never actually asked that question. While this hero has an increased defense buff or an ultra defense buff, defense plus 20%. Okay. Shield 10%. I think I'm gonna just keep it as this for now. No, I won't have a shield. I want a range. I don't really care for that. I might do the heal. I will do the heal. It's not a big heal, but you can do it 10 times. But that'll be done the first 2. Well, we'll do it. Oh, right. I use all my tokens. How far am I in any of these right now? Okay. Fine. How far are we over here? I need around 60 more. Okay. Not bad. And we have Artifact Hunt today. What else we have? Recruitment event, which I'm done with that one. Okay. Let me finish this. Oh man, this is upgrade. It's upgrade tournament really quick. Now, what didn't I say I wanted more cleansing sets? Right, I did. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Look. This is for Bite Bloom. If I haven't seen anything yet. I just need 60 points to be real with you. There we go. I'm gonna save that level 60 for the next one, or for the king card. Just from that crit getting 2 and that defense getting 1, that's real sweet. I would love for that attack to get at least 2, but that's fine. I won't be mad at that at all. And when you guys get him, let me do you a favor, right? You just put him in here. For the very first few you have, just put them in here, man. Because I accidentally got rid of one. No, I sacrificed 1 or 2 of them. And it broke my heart. It broke my soul. So you can put them in here. And after you do that, what I also like to do, I go here. Alright, and I make sure they're all locked. Yeah, we're doing arena. That's exactly where we're gonna go to next. We're gonna do arena next. I don't know how far I'm gonna do arena, but I know I'm gonna do it for a little bit. And then after that, we're going to hit up the Glutus Den, and then probably end off on one more build with Crucible or Blood Saber. Cause Sea Wizard and Vidar really isn't needed since I'm doing since I want to do cannibal themed heroes. Cause no, it's a Halloween event, so that's my goal. I'm just trying to make sure I got all my stuff in order. So while I'm playing the game, I make sure that I got some of my dailies done. I make sure that I got like certain events done, just so I can just stay on point. Minty, hey everybody, that's Minty. That's my future wife. Say hello to her, please. And yes, she's my future wife. I'm being dead serious. Welcome. Man, you want to see me crash out on an arena? I don't want to crash out, but we'll see. But yeah, so the combination of things that I like to do when I'm playing the game and getting my events and stuff. Like I got my training event done. I'm gonna get this later, but I got him. I got upgrade artifact done, so I'm good on these 2 that's going to Aspire real soon, right? I'm already done with the recruitment, which that's going to Aspire tomorrow. And then I got the arena, which I'm going to do now to try and get this started and probably finish tomorrow. So I'm trying to make sure I get all these first and get some of the missions done in like a path where I'm not late. But we got everything I wanted to get it done. So we're just going to start on arena. So since Minty is here, I'm going to brag a little bit about her. She is a very talented artist. especially if you visit her page. She also got her own Twitter, and yeah, I met her years ago in Job Corps when I did schooling. I don't think artifact hunt is energy draining exactly, but I can see why you say it. But the reason I say it's not is because almost everything you do is gonna give you artifacts. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna farm again today, and I'm gonna get more artifacts, and then I'm gonna get more points for it. And since you only go up to about, that's still a lot. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. Not mine. I'm going to defend it, but it's still a lot. Now, the reason I don't like doing arena is for two things. One, I dislike fighting Fumbledore teams. Two, I hate Archdruid teams with a mix of Dreadwake. And if you have all three of them, then I just don't want to play the game at that point. And I don't really want to rage quit today, so I'm going to try and go light on myself. He got 107% shield. I'm not fighting him. Oh, Owl's hard. He's crazy. See, I don't mind finding a weight team like this. Funny story. If it wasn't for Quan inside my guild for showing me this setup, I was gonna quit the game. I promise you I was. I really hate arena. Y'all don't understand. Cause this is so simple and so diligent. This is one of the reasons why the devs made arena harder. I can't confirm that, but I can confirm I got reported a lot. The devs told me I got reported a lot. Not a lot, but my name was brought up in a lot of reports. Well, Marlo do block them, but the issue is that if you're like him, right? His skill is when entering battle, because entering battle start and before turn start are all different engages. But I do agree nonetheless though. I will say I was one of the ones that said, hey, we should have no bots in the arena. And I promise you, I regret that. Do he got 100% shield? Oh my god, he do. Okay. That's going to be... Oh, he don't. Thank goodness. I don't want to fight. Anyone with 100% shields is toxic. I'm also doing it, but I'm also toxic. And I don't know if you guys know, but he's actually bugged. His passive is activating twice. So if you see him with a 100% shield, don't fight him. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, don't Hawkeye ignore shields, right? If I recall. Oh, nice. You know what? I need to start looking into heroes that ignore shields. That's what I really need to do. But this is my arena team right here. Yeah, that's nice. I don't have Hawkeyes, but once I do, I know how to deal with them folks though. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys why I hate fighting Fumbledore. Oh my god, 100% shield. I can guarantee I'm not gonna win this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna tell you why I ignore these teams. And she got blind. That's why I hate Wake, dog. My main damage dealer. Okay. If I kill her, no one can revive no more. So I'm gonna wait. But she might die. So he might kill her. Oh. He gotta increase attack as well. That's gonna be a little hard. Set a random skill to max on cooldown. Okay. Oh my, bro, what? Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna use them as distractions for right now. I just need to get to a That's annoying. Cause this is for 2-3 turns and like I can't cure this off of me at all. So she's not hitting for nothing, you know? Alright, well I'm yeah, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna lie, that just irritated my soul when I messed up. Like having Wake and having her there is so good because you can almost guarantee the blind, and once you got somebody blind, you win the game. There's no point of you even staying there if you don't go for it, or if you got somebody that can do unlimited melee, that can change the game up a little bit for you. But that's hard. I will say the devs did a good job making arena torturing. They did really good. Because most of the time I am refreshing over and over, but I don't mind a challenge every so often. Are you talking about the weakness to my attacking team or my defense team? If you're talking my defense team, honestly, you just have to remove the buffs from Marlowe and Panacea, and then you win. Just kill them, you win. For my attacking team, if Cyrats get put out the game or turn to a zombie or can't be revived ever again, that does put a dent in my plans, but I can still win. But if you transform and beat Waveborn, or if I use Waveborn and she just dies for some reason, then that's a whole different issue. I just can't continue. Oh my god. I hate this. Three-time cleansing? No and yes. You can cleanse my debuff, yeah. But the main point of my defense team is to give shields and give the opportunity to add more shields so that my blood scent, my Panacea, my Marlowe can stay alive, and my Fumbledore, because they all got shields. So once you get rid of those shields and my buffs, it's a done deal. But you really have to get Panacea out of there, because I built Panacea specifically to stay alive and be the live person alive as well. I did not do that correctly. Good lord. One thing I did realize about the bug with blood scent is that he only gets his buff to the amount of times that you hit him. So if you hit him twice, it's gonna be twice and whatnot. You want me to show you my panacea? Why? You want to see all my streams and all my good builds? Is she optimized? Hold on, I gotta double check that first. So Panacea got 94% shields. This is why I said you gotta kill her first, because you're only gonna ever do 6% damage to her because of the shields that I got on her. But in return, I am sacrificing a lot of block rate and a lot of health and a lot of defense to get this shield to be 94%. So let me tell you the whole idea of my team, right? So the whole idea of my team is two things. Fumbledore is there to increase all my buffs on all my allies whenever and however I get them. Once Panacea pop her ultra attack and give that to Blood Scent, this is where the fun begins. Because once again, you're not going to kill him with the whole team alive. So therefore, you got to go around him and go to my entire team just to get him so you can double team him. Another 4. And then, so the whole point is, the more you attack him with his shields, you're going to be getting frozen. Then once you get that frozen, then you just can't do anything. And even if you think you can, Jet is going to remove all the buffs you do have or you plan to put on yourself. Therefore, that gives Panacea the good environment to stay alive, Fumbledore to keep giving buffs, Marlowe just to keep healing, because he also has a shield set, 85%. Same thing with her. She has a shield set. Hers on 70. I could get hers more, which I might, but I don't have to because she's not a necessity. I just need her ultra reflect. Now I do plan to make a different setup build to be toxic for people with hotcast, of course, to try and counter that because it's fun. Now, one thing about the blind, it only matters if it's effect Wayborn. The rest just don't matter. Because even if Marlowe is blind and can't heal Wayborn, he can still use the Marlowe's hand just to heal. I only need him to give Ultra, and of course him for his increased range. And then I just need her to remove the Ultra Reflect. Wow. I hate her too, dog. I do. Oh, Lordy. Now another good way to kill this guy is just to have either some debuff like burn or poison, intoxication. That can work, but man, do I hate fighting him. Excuse me, sorry about that. 9k HP, alright. This is why I hate arena. This takes a while. This does take a while. You're right, I could put it on auto, but the AI is so stupid. When I did that one time, I came back to Cyrus being dead, Total Monster being dead, and almost Panacea being dead. The AI in this game is stupid. And that's me being generous. I would love to put it on auto, but the AI is just terrible, man. I can't. I tried it the other day. It just didn't work well at all. So my whole idea is when they have all that shield, I can just simply spam it and then get the HP down since I can't self heal. If there was somehow to put regen on, that'd be broken. But you can't do that and get all that shield percent down, so good luck. Boy, alright, gonna send out a walk-o dog. You gonna come out with no dog, man. You gonna be like, yo, my dog. Oops, I did not want you here. Please go back down up there, please. Oh my god. And this is why I don't do these battles. That's why I just try to skip them. Cause if I could skip these, I don't gotta waste my time, man. That took a while. If I do this one, 82% shield. He's annoying. Let's see. I'm so glad she was stupid enough to use the auto attack and not revive. Your brain doesn't work, do it. she got hidden? She do not. Okay. Bro, lazy is not even a word, bro. I just don't want to do arena. I hate PvP. I like it, but I hate how I have to force myself to grind to get very good rewards. That's the only reason I do it, because it gives you a free Supreme Brew. Like, if I was like a really deep, and I do mean a deep, like, buyer, or a well, if you will, then I wouldn't even do arena. Only for, like, for the set pieces, if I really do need them. But other than that, I really wouldn't do it. Cause man, do I hate arena. It just takes up so much time. That's why when we had bots, you just auto on bots like crazy. It was easy. Cause like most of these fights, I don't need to skip. It just, they're gonna turn out to be like 10 minutes, and I ain't doing all that. Let's see. This first one isn't bad, but again, if her skill blinds you, you know what I'm saying? It's all over. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's a strategy to it. It just takes too long. I love it. That's why I don't complain about it like I used to. Cause now it's actually about your skill. You just can't get the top 100 and just simply off of auto battling. Now you have to play, and you have to know what you're doing too. Blow swords is real good. You know what? I should no. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I still won. Thank God. You know, let me show you guys something real quick. Let me do. Let me see. I'm gonna keep Marlo. You. Let me go. Blood source. Where's Demetrius? And let me go. You. I mean, I never had to use any other team than my main one. I don't see anything wrong with these teams at all either. They're just not my cup of tea. Yeah, that oak mine would do it to you, bruh. So I could use other teams to combat this. Like I said, I just don't like arena. I don't really care to do arena. I don't care for guys. It's just my attitude towards arena. Because once they made it hard, it kept all the rewards the same. So for me to just care about arena is so hard. But I mean, I can make teams. It's not hard. Like Demetrius is my go-to. He does a lot of power. Even when you don't level up his skills, it still do a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? So, not terrible. Yeah, and a paladin team is crazy. Paladin team is crazy, dog. I never use fumble during attack because, I mean, I have a one-shot team, so I don't really use fumble during in that way, honestly. That sucks. I mean, I think everybody got their own like preference on what they prefer to play. That's probably what it really is, to be real with you. But I don't blame you at all. This is gonna be a little bit more harder. Nice. I got Marlo. I got 2 Marlos now. I am safe. Don't get me wrong, I feel that way about the guild boss too, but only Ocean Nightmare. I really hate not being able to auto it. And they just messed up. Thank you. Let me show you what they just did, bro. Let me show you why AI is stupid. They could have killed me, but now I got 2 bosuns now. We all got new turns. Ooga booga. Move you up. Get you down. Can't attack from that angle, but that's fine. See how that team was trash that I just lost with? Going back to this team. Oh, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna come back specifically and get my get back for that loss. Well, no. My one-turn run team is the one with Wayborn. Because most of the time I am doing one turns on them all the time. The only people that I don't do it with is when they're just too tanking, like Moro or somebody. But for my regular, oh, hold on, you can't see it. You can't see it. Okay. Like for this team, this is my one-shot team, especially if I use Oakbane to it. This team right here with Demetrius done, I was just doing this to show you a different team that like yeah, I may hate arena, but I can still do arena. I just dislike to do it, that's all. Don't Brazilian if you give him long range. From Total Emotional, don't he has that one shot kill through AoE? That's what I've seen around. That one shot kills decent, real good. If I had Krazulin, bro, I tell you right now, I'll be doing that exact same thing. It's let's see. You have this one. Yeah, isn't it this one? If you give him increased range and increase, yeah, he can do this twice. Alright, and so which build are we doing next? We got Blood Saber, we got Crucible. I might do Crucible probably. Yeah, that's a good combination. You can definitely get super high end on all damage with that combination you got going on. Now, I might do Crucible next because he can do the Leech, and he can still rise to me. Goredevour? Oh, my bad. The blue boar. You know what? Yeah, we can do that. I don't mind that right now. Chilling weapon. All right. So we all know the blue boar, right? He's annoying. But one thing about the Glutus for me, I feel like he's just a random person that's stacked with just random debuffs and buffs. So, cause his kit don't make sense to me. Chump, deal S amount of damage to an enemy, hits the enemy another 2 times, dealing S amount of damage with each hit if they have block healing. AKA, if you got sports chat, you're good. Deals S amount of damage to all adjacent enemies, has 30% chance to set paralyzed debuff for 2 turns on these enemies. This does hit hard, actually. Deals S amount of damage to all enemies, has 50% chance to set Toxic debuff for 2 turns. That's messed up. Attack all enemies and removes a random buff from each. Enemies defeated by the skill cannot be revived. What do you mean by attack all enemies? Like, what's the damage output from this attack? Sets max block rate buff and ultra block damage for 3 turns on itself, and sets blocking the buff for 2 turns on an enemy hero whenever they use a healing skill. Tough and classy per usual. Runestone vulnerability. If you got chilling weapon buff, that'll help. And that. Let me show you my teams. Do I not have a blue video out? Hold on. Oh, okay. I did the red board and not the blue board. I could assume. I think I recorded the blue board video, but never edited it. I think I scrapped it. So okay. So I see myself using sports chat in here, so I see that. And you say you Skyfeather with strong force archers. So let's try that. Let me see something. Okay. What team don't I want to use no more? I'll switch you out. You said Skyfeather. Let me see. I think I built him too recently. Or not. I lied. I just lied to you. I'm sorry. I thought I did. You said Force Rangers. Let's see. Oh, how was the college work? Was it hard, Minty? I could use 3 of them. Let me see. I could have sworn I had Sky Feather geared. I'm kind of sad that I didn't. Or was this the gear that I had scrapped down, probably? That's nice, that's nice. What were all the subjects? I know one thing, I ain't going to college, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't like school at all. Well, not, oh, he got a good amount of blocker rate, so that's good. This is a good level 60. What else is giving him a blocker rate? This 5, 6, that's 70% in total. He must got some of these on blocker rate as well. He do. Okay. That's 6%. That's 6% blocker rate. 6%. So he only got 6% coming from here. So I'm going to take that down actually. Now, since his main job is to put hidden on people and to put range protection on people with some haste, I think, yeah, Swift is perfect, and I have to keep him alive as well. That is true. Stats don't matter. That's why I'm gonna keep this stuff over 12, because he's already naturally tanky as a healer. So I think I'm just going to give him the set bonuses at least, and then call that a day. Yeah, you gotta realize, Flare Up really just goes based on the people he used. He can only give a guess estimate of others. That's all. So no gauntlet to block rate. Alright. My ass. Come on, bro. So this is another issue now, because I want more block rate, but I can't get it now. Well, yeah, you know what? You're right. Block rate really don't matter. So, do you have a range skill? Yeah, but not an attacking range one, so no curse set can be applied. Honestly, I might just go with HP just to keep him alive, and I'm not going to equip no well, I'm not going to upgrade that on him. 6k is just good by itself. I don't have no upgraded gear at all because I haven't been doing that dungeon at all either. All I have is block rate. Literally all I have is block rate. Oh, nice. Hold on. Yeah, that's neat. 37k. Let's finish this probably. Not on arena defense. That's fine. More defense, forget attack. I might do that one. Sky Feather, he is what again? He is purple, so he don't get a advantage on the boss otherwise. So I'm gonna go with this one. When enemy attacks this actor, give him 1% defense 10 times. This one, I don't want to do this one. I don't think I need that one, honestly. So, we got 3 ranger attackers. So, they're going to take a negative 20% damage regardless. I might change Blight Tongue. Oh, no. I'm going to keep this one. This is good. Let's do it. Hold on. Wait, they just put this on nut. Did it? Okay. So the whole point of his kit, for every 5th time that block heal is set upon allies, he got like a chance to put a skill on max cooldown, which is very good. Yeah, his movement is a lot. If I didn't stop it for a couple of seconds, it probably could have been almost done under a minute. That's good speed. That's probably my fastest team. But we're going to give it a test, actually. I mean, even though you guys see this right here, I probably can never do that again. That's fast. So my main team I use is, I forgot if it's this one. Most likely it's this one. Or even this one. But this right here is this is my new favorite team now. That's very fast. Very fast. I'm not gonna lie, I was like Flare Up and I didn't want to use Skyfeather. But sometimes it's hard to see the value in people if you don't have a correct way to use them. Because if you think about early game, where can you really use some early game that you'll have a considerable amount of usage? If you don't have Boar or the end game Mystery Island bosses. So that's how me and Flare played. He probably didn't really care for usage for him. 52 seconds I beat a new time. Thank you, Apex. I just beat a new best time. I told you if I don't stop it, I could probably get this cooking. Thank you for the... See, at first, I didn't plan to use all Force Rangers. Because I did not think... She only got three range, so I don't know if she just don't go into it. But I do see Skyfeather flying over there more. So let's try this. Wow, okay, hold on. She's still not within range. I think what's going on, I think Skyfeather has to choose where he want to go first, but the auto is not letting Deadeye walk over there first and then get buff. But yeah, Corey, if you think about how there's not much early to mid game use of him, imagine me and Flare Up used him before all these new stuff, Boars, Phantoms, and Mystery Island bosses. So Flare Up just never had a chance to use him. But now he's very good use though. Very good. Very good. You know what I hate? I hate when you defeat a monster and the game do that little celebration for 2-3 seconds and like you beat your best time, but that celebration messed it up. This is a good team. That's a good team. This is probably going to be my main team now. Yep. I'm going to assume they're going to have the same performance, just not as accurate as I have Oakbane instead of the regular other boss to do a lot of debuffs for the max skill cooldowns. My main job I want to do, because I know I have a glue test video I want to come out with, but I gotta make an expensive team, make a mid ranking team, and an expensive team. I'm gonna try that after this one, and I'm gonna see what happens. I mean, honestly, as long as they're killing him under a minute, I'm not gonna change anything. Honestly, I mean, that's under a minute. That's you can do 100 games under a minute. That's real good. I can't wait for the next event to come out for the boy hunt. People gonna hate me. So yeah, so since we still got 2 Forest Rangers here, they're gonna still do that amazing damage. Now you said switch Deadeye and Draft. Oh wait, I should have moved Sky further back too. Oh, I see what you mean. Now, I do want to test Sky further back in the middle though. I think Fumador is more meant for gameplay where you want to cheese to win, because if you want to beat this boss just to get through the next actual game, then you can simply just do a Fumador build and make the game longer, but guaranteed. If this gonna be a new bro, yo, by 10 seconds just because I switched Draft and Deadeye, just like Apex said to. I do want to test this next thing out only because I prefer if Skyfair is in the middle. I'm gonna see which place he's gonna go now. Still there. That's sweet. Apex, you the man, dog. You the man. We beat 2 new records. 2 new. We just beat my 58 seconds for 54. And then we just beat the 54 to 40 something just now. So that's 2 new records you just helped me beat. Wait, is that 44? Wait a minute. 44. Wow, we just beat it just on time. If I tweak, let me see something. I don't know how I would tweak this, to be honest, because I can definitely get a better. Is this a 4-star? It's yo, I'm nerfing my teams. If I was to fix up, because I remember I gave Deadeye all my second-hand crit gear. This is level 12, level 12, level 12. And then my second-hand goblin gear. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Hold on. Will this ruin my crit? It will a little bit though. What was it before? 47474. It adds like 100 and something more. 4692. Four, 6, 9, 2. So you get about 100 more crit damage out of that. That's what I'm gonna try and use now with that. Cause he, oh, you know what? You're right. Since he is a since Skyfeather is a velour, he don't get a advantage or disadvantage from any of the board because there's no purple board. So Skyfeather and Marlowe can be used in every single instance. You just need the same build put on different rangers, and possibly if you equip them with Relentless, so you could probably get it done faster too. Hopefully, I test that out now. Thank you, Apex. I might upgrade this. Let me see something. It didn't give me a crit that I wanted. It didn't give me the crit that I wanted. Wait, can you get crit? I think you can. You cannot. Oh. Never mind. Let's try this again. She got a tiny bit more crit damage. I feel like the day they add a 3-time speed is going to be very crazy. I still gotta test my last team. That's so good. That's so good, man. It really is. That's so good. Wait, did no one get attacked? Wait, what? Did no one get attacked? Am I tripping? Wait, am I tripping? Did they not get attacked? Or was that a bug? Hold on. Am I tripping? How did not get hit the whole... That's a lie, right? Why is he not hitting nobody? He's not hitting nobody. Oh, is it because of the range protection? He's not hitting nobody? Is that what's going on? So let me see. So jump down. So this can't work because this is a single target. So this can't work since Skyfeather blocks that by protection. There's no one beside him, so he can't use his Noxus burp. Now this is different. He should be using his downwind challenge. He should be using this one as well. This, no, because no one's getting healed. So he should be doing this attack at least once. Yeah. Or this one. Well, no, it's not about finding a target. It's about the skill. So, let me show you what I mean, right? No, you don't need a target for mask skill because it's a mask. A mask don't need a target. It just need a mask. Like a single target because you gotta target them. But a mask skill is completely different. So just like I mean that's what I'm thinking. You know, let me see something real quick because I know we switched these two guys, right? So you need. I never. Isn't that a bug? Because for a mass skill, it's just a. Well, you know what? I never. Yeah, you know what? You might be right, Apex, because I never ran into a situation where an entire team gets the protection. Oh, you're right. Oh, so oh, that's nice. You're right. Yeah, you do. You have to select a target. I'm gonna be honest, and this me being 99% sure. If you guys or if anyone were to bring this up to the devs or like make it known, it's gonna definitely be patched. They're gonna change the way match skills work. I guarantee it. I doubt. You know what? I doubt that because I did complain about Art Jewett. I did complain about his infinite unkillable, and they said that they don't. They just said, well, he's a one chance of all to do that, and it's fine. And I think Skyfeather is also that one chance. So I'm not gonna report it. It's fine. I think it just works regardless. That's actually perfect. So we know this team works, but but this is a weird team. It's not weird, but it's definitely not a free to play, and it's definitely not a super end game team because Drafe is considered a free hero to get. But the rest are still 2 Velour and 2 legendaries. That's a lot with an epic dragon at least. So it might be the most expensive team. This one is the most rare team because these two just can't be used, and it's an expensive team too. So now we have to make a cheap free to play team. So let's do it. Let's make a free to play team. Let's just go bare bones. Let's remind ourselves he is a blue, so he is weak against force and strong against faith. So what I like to do when it says it's strong against a certain class, I will normally go to that class that they're weak against and try to see who can I find to deal damage to. And since we're doing free to play or free to play friendly, I normally go towards the rares most of the time to see if I can pick out any hidden gems. Yeah, but Skyfeather really isn't that cheap, is he? I mean, you do need a good amount of. Well, he's the cheapest if you get 4 rare rangers. That is true. That is true. But then again, I do want to make some type of uniqueness for the video. You know, I just can't keep using Skyfeather, cause then it's like without Skyfeather, you just lose. So. But I do get the point though. I know I do want to use. I do want to use Patch Pelt real quick. Who else? You could use Pancake for the hidden. I'm gonna try her. You know, you could use Thunder Axe, but I still gotta rebuild too. Now, just because I'm doing this, don't mean it will work. I'm just really just guessing what could work as a free to play build. But if it don't work, then it just don't work, honestly. Alright, so let me try any blues. I don't have no other. Ooh. Don't he got chilling weapon? Huh. I hate how this don't save every time I leave. Oh wow. Dang. Oh man, I forgot who I had over here. I know I had Pancake at some point. And okay, I got a healer. I got my healer, my support character, and my damage dealer. I prefer 2 healers. So I'm going to be putting Silver Shaman here. And I still need me another damage dealer. Which I can use her since she's a force. I don't think I got her built up good though. I don't at all. Cedric do give chilling weapon. My issue with him is he don't use it that much on auto. Like, let me show you what I mean. Four turns, 3 turns. So I don't need Swift for this at all, actually. That's fine. I'm gonna give him like a basic HP build to keep him alive. every besides Sky Feather. I mean, relax, man, relax. How much block rate do I have? Too much, actually. But why? That's why. Wrong one. I mean, do that. So more block damage, less block rate when I switch that over. A little more defense. Not bad. Is this gonna work? No, but I do want to see how far we can go with it. I mean, I'm a content creator, man. I gotta make content. What you expect? You see how he went back and gave him that? This is why I don't use him. Jesus. Now I am happy that they're targeting Thunder Axe, only because right now Silver Shaman and Patch Pelt is beside him the whole time. And Patch Belt walked away. That's another issue I hate with Pancake. She don't know how to auto. At all, actually. She just sits there and freaking meditate. Bye bye, Service Shaman. Tell me why didn't Patch Belt go beside Service Shaman so he can heal him? Why? Oh wait, is he blocked? Oh, it's blocked healing? No, mind. You see how he's not? Yeah, that just really pissed me off. Fucking useless. Yeah, AI on this game is fucking useless. so useless. Like, yeah, I can use Skyfeather and fix all these issues, but if I just use Skyfeather for everything on these boards, then what type of content is that, you know? Oh, that's so annoying how he just sat there and didn't even give, like, Thunder Axe no type of buff. That's frustrating. It really is frustrating. Do I have, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why I got 5 arm blades for? Well, I might one good day doing a minor dragon fusion one day once that comes out. Alright, so we have to look for a few things. A better damage dealer. And maybe somebody to replace Pancake. Pancake just not moving. She don't move during autos. So we got to replace those two. You know what? Let me see how it's gonna feel to have Skyfeather. You know, let me just do a little test, you know. If I do Skyfeather, I'm getting rid of Pancake, and then I'm gonna add another Force. Skyfeather Central. That's crazy. Ooh, wait a minute. Where is she? I ain't level her up yet. I'm gonna try out Nash because of her, no. Here we go. 10% of damage inflicted. She get healed by her passive by 10% of damage if a critical hit inflicts. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out. I mean, I think if I use Pancake, I mean, you know what? Let's do it. Cause I think they won't attack him, right? But who can I put in those places though? I could put him. He is considered free to play still, and her. Did Alessa gun always make that noise? That's good. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I knew it would work. It's just not unique. So I probably gotta like hold off on this video until I can actually find a decent team for free to play. I mean, yeah, it's decent. It's the same team. but it's decent. I mean, cause you're gonna get Thunder Ass eventually. You're going to get Draft eventually, and you're going to get Alexa. We all get Alexa eventually. Skyfeather isn't that easy to get, but you would eventually get him because he's an epic. So this is a good free-to-play team. I could probably still label that, and because I mean I could hold it off, but I don't think the dev is gonna make any big improvements to the board, well to the AI. So that's not bad. I actually enjoyed that. It's just so this is so broken. Just range protection, increased defense, and hidden. You would think that he'll be perfect for Guild Boss on auto if it was like the entire battlefield, especially this one. Okay. All right, so we did the Halloween stuff. We did we did a little bit of arena. We did the blue boar. Make a petition to make him S tier. S tier? Eh. I'll argue A tier. The only reason, I mean, let me test him more in other bosses. So, let me test him in other bosses. Cause I know for Owl's Peak, I know he's good. And for what's the other one we did? The tree boss. I forgot his name. What's his name again? Sentinel something. Wow, I'm very not close. Kaio. It works well for him, I believe. If I recall, it does. And I'm going to assume our board boss is the same. Going to assume the Mystery Island bosses. I am fighting a lot of the Mystery Island bosses now, so let me test that as well. And if it does do the same thing, then yeah, I'm going to definitely make a whole case to make him at least an S tier in that case. Because at that point, that is very good. So we did almost everything we said we would do. Except that we have to do Blood Saber and Crucible builds. Blood Saber and Crucible. Which one should we do first? Blood Saber or Crushable? Crushable. By the way, for him to have 38,000 HP, it's crazy. You know what? I did put Ether Rest Crypt in here as well as optional. I may try that. I might do Crushable probably. I don't know yet. Reduce healing, paralyze, leech, slow. Block healing is decent. Mute, pan down, unkillable. I feel like unkillable would be good. Bro, go to sleep, man. Get you some rest. Please do. Thank you for coming, man. I mean, you did see the Bloodstrike build and Skyfeather go crazy. Get you some rest, bro. And thank you for joining me. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. I need to make me some alerts. I don't know about some alerts. I know my next stream may be on Twitch next week. Because I got to set up a whole new Twitch account for that. So I have that posted as well. But yeah, man, good night, man. Go get some rest. Alright, and for the rest of you guys, I may do the Crucible build real quick, probably. And probably just leave off of that. Only building him because I'm going to need him in the Halloween boss just to have a tank. I was thinking about building a blood saber since he got more HP and defense, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think I do Crucible. Calculating me now. Fun, man. Fun. Alright, so honestly, I don't know how I want to build Crushable. You can build him so many ways. I got an idea. Yo, I really hope that the devs do us a solid, and I hope that in the next King Card event they got more of these with the Tepes being on there as well. If that's the case, that'd be kind of awesome. So this should be good for him. He can heal for what? What is that? 15%? 14% of the maximum health. 10% of 38k is what? 3.8 thousand. So he'll heal for around 4,000 or 5,000 if I get done with the build, probably. Man, you know what? Hold on. I want to test this out. $40k, nice. I know either next week or on the week of the King's card, I do plan to have way more equipment to upgrade because I really need my accessories done. Like, the new dungeon's been out for a very long time for accessories, and I still haven't really got that far into them. I feel ashamed a little bit. Let's do some block damage. Don't need it, but I need someone to improvise. Not bad HP. My main job is to get his HP to go crazy, so that the regen and the blood song set can heal him a lot better. This would be perfect, man. That'd be perfect. Yeah, we'll get some good AoE protection. One buff, we get 5% more defense. I'll just keep that for the 33%, so that every time you get below 33%, he has a higher chance of staying alive. More damage, retaliation, increased defense, negative 5% damage. 5% each per dead. Oh, I'm gonna do this one first. More HP because we want to self heal, I guess. So 5% to any healing action that affects this actor. Healing action. Does that action? With that, I mean, it's a sad. I'm not gonna risk it. Too much gems to be spending like that. I think I'm gonna do have. Well, I need. I'm gonna go block rate just to be safe. Let's do some more block damage. Or aiming on battlefield. That won't happen. Increase shields. Let's do shields. With a shield, one or more allies damage received when attacked by any actor. When an ally hero dies, reduce one turn of all skill cooldown of this actor. I will get this one just in case. He's a large size boss, so you want to get that giant guard. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind. It's just I've never been a person to really go that route. Well, a lot of stuff I do, I'm just not really cultured to it. It's a very brand new thing that got introduced when you did ask me. So it's more so of a I don't know. I'm gonna be very honest. It's more of a I don't know type order. I mean, I think everybody work hard for what they have, and I know I do. And I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm not uncomfortable with getting assistance with like stuff with that with getting packages. Yeah, I know, man. Oh, I know you're asking. I know. It just don't sit well with my heart, man. I don't know how to explain it, dog. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just you work hard, and I just can't. Like when I think about taking any charity from anybody, I think about myself and myself in that position, regardless. And I don't know, man, cause I really love this game, and I do it because of that, you know. Yeah, I just never been the type to do it. I just even when I was struggling with my own apartment, I would rather go homeless and ask my mom for money. It was crazy. My mom said, "I'm your mother." I said, "Exactly." And it's just you show up to all my streams, you support me all the time. I just can't, dog. I just can't. And not saying I won't never do it, but to be honest, I want the devs to put forth more effort into supporting me before I have any of you guys do it. Because if you guys have to do it and the devs don't, I'm gonna be upset. Because you guys get nothing from it but streams, while the devs get the money and get the support, the players. I just feel like the devs should fork up some help, you know, in my opinion. Because I'm not just streaming for you guys, I'm streaming for the entire game. Just so that we all can enjoy the fun game in the long run. Because we know in the future it's going to eventually die out. But I want to have as much fun as I can now. I'm gonna see what you sat down for her. All right, Minty. It's a lot of stuff you don't know about my life that I'm just sharing right now. It's crazy. But Corn, once the devs I think the devs don't want to do any supporting because one, I'm a mod, and that hold on, let me do this real quick. Each time I do that one. Well, yeah, cause it's my mom. You know, your mom raised you, and you don't want to take money from them because they raised you. You prefer to help them. Do I have enough block rate? I don't, so that don't matter at all. Do it. It does not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade that one. That's not worth it. But yeah, I mean, my mother. I don't want to I did not want to call her. She had she called me when I was having like a moment, and she realized. So I said, yeah. She said, yeah, you can always ask for help. I said, you're right, but you worked hard to raise me. All right, so my whole idea with the Crucible build when I fight the Nightmare tomorrow, the Bloodstone build can heal you for 14% of your max health, while the Regen set can heal you for 7%. So that's about 21% of your max health. So you're going to be healed for at least 8,000 or 2,000, 8.3. And that should be for every single turn as well. So yeah, that's good. And he can also put leech on his enemies at any time he so please. I think it's an adjacent thing, isn't it? Or maybe not. Yeah. So he's gonna heal for 21% of his HP per turn, and he's going to attack and heal again. You right, man. Raising kids is crazy. My mom did a good job. Cause damn, I was a bad kid. You know what? One thing that I did not expect from this build just now is for him to have a good settled amount of attack. Usually when we get done with tank build, they have about 5 to 6k damage, but 7k damage is not bad. With the Pierce being so low and with some defenses and high levels, he'll probably do around, let me see. On the last level boss, no damage. But with 50% Pierce, he'll do some. But he should still be able to do damage to level 10 and below. Yeah, there we go. So I feel like Crucible will be very good up until level 13. And then from there on out, I might try to change the build to be a little more tanky. But yeah, I can't wait to get this. I can't wait for this whole Halloween event and get it done. Cause I really want to see if like I really want to see how many points. Cause like if you think about it, right? Like hear me out. Like hear me out. Everybody is gonna be doing this, right? So all you have to do is just get a good leg up in your dragon summonings, your regular one and your featured, and you'll probably win the next tournament with this. But yeah, that was the Crucible build. I already use a lot of resources off of here. I'm gonna test out the Ether Rats dungeon real quick and probably just call that a stream, honestly. Right, I forgot. So there's a bug going on right now. If you go from the Halloween section and go between here and try to go back here. Please don't open. Thank you. You can't click any of the accessories. Only artifacts and stuff. Oh, what? It worked? Oh. Oh, that bugged out. That just bugged out. Did you guys see that? Look. Can't go in. Go here. Go back. Now you can go back in. I'm stuck on 11, man. This is hard. Wait, didn't he say hold on, didn't he say Skyfeather in the Ether Rats dungeon? Isn't Skyfeather a paladin? Or am I tripping? No? What the hell is this? What is Skyfeather? Hold on. Oops, wrong screen. Okay. It would be so funny if I just can't see him, because I'm blind most of the time. So Skyfeather is a purple. There we go. Yeah, he is a paladin. So what? Oh, okay. I think just because he's purple, his screen is purple, a purple helmet, I can barely see him with my eyes doing that. Yeah, I'm having issues. I already got a team for paladins. I just need a team for Ether Rats, Corios, and a full team for Goredevour. I do got this team, but I'm so lazy to really push it on manual. Now I know one person said that you can use 2 staff sages to beat this one, but that could take about 9 minutes, maybe 10. So I don't know if I feel like doing that though. Let's see. I know I'm gonna keep you. Let's take you out. Take you out. Let's do this. Can anybody do bleed on this team or anything? I think Dragon should be able to do a lot more debuffs, to be honest with you. Phone, that 100%. That's good. Okay. I didn't think it was charging. Don't get me wrong. This is a good way to cheese your way to victory. But man, these rounds can take a while. Just because of you having nothing but defenders and healers on your team. Is this still the first wave? Oh, I'm dipping, bro. I'm good on that. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not showing this today. I'm good. I'm fine. Bro, already, like, I don't got the patience. I'm sorry. I just struggle with it making me a team first. I'm just make up some at that point. I'm not gonna sit there through all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna add Bloodscent because I believe Bloodscent can solo. Cause he'll take no damage whatsoever, right? I just upgraded Crucible. Let's see how well he does. Let's take out Gudrid. But I want the let's take it out because he can do leash right beside him. And let's give up let me see. Maybe some more. Yeah, Staff Sage will be good. He's a good healer. Let me see. You know what? Let me read something real quick. No, never mind. I don't know why I even tried it. I'm sorry. He's the worst legendary in this whole freaking thing, probably. I don't know who I should get next. So my whole ideal is I need to just really get to the boss fast. And when I get there, I hope Crucible will go up and be in front. And I hope Deadeye is behind him. I also hope that Staff Sage is behind Deadeye. But we gotta see. Now he is doing a good amount of damage in my opinion, even for 7,000. That's real good. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh my god. Why is he attacking 3 times again? What's the mode? Like, what's the condition again? I may have forgot. When this hero attacks an enemy, removes a random buff status from a single target. In addition, if a buff status was removed during this action, resets a random skill cooldown of this actor. Okay. So, is he just using this all over again? No, he's not pushing nobody. He's using Rain of something. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Hits all enemy 3 times, dealing X amount of damage with each hit. Poison. Is he just spamming this every... whatever. Okay. You know what I hate? He is going to always use this combination because he's going to always remove a freaking buff. When this hero attacks an enemy, removes a random buff status from a single target. Addition, if a buff status was removed, this action resets a random... This is annoying. I mean, honestly, this should work because with hidden, everybody should take a super decreased amount of attack, and then with the increased defense, everybody should take 1 or 100 or something. The only person who should be getting killed is Crucible, but since he got the 21% regain and the constant healage and the ally protection on him, he's not dying. So technically this can work. You just gotta sit here and AFK for 30 minutes of your life, that's all. Since these are a long, very long thing, I'm gonna end the live after this fight. Cause I don't like to make 20-minute fights in one live. That can take up a good % of it when I could be doing something else. I do feel that the that this boss might be the hardest boss the game ever developed. Oh yeah, it's always a pleasure having you guys here, man. Yo, if this takes the same amount of time, I might put a, what is it called again? Oh man, my brain isn't working. I might put a curse set on Crucible. I might put a curse set to decrease the attack a little bit. Cause if I decrease the attack, cause right now no one's dying, but this is only level 11, you know, so. Yo, I thought the dragon was gonna do some bleeding for me. Did I read that skill wrong? When an enemy gets, no, not that one. Turn start, hits all enemies with bleeding above 2 times, dealing X amount of damage. Is he immune? So shouldn't this work? Turn start. Hits all enemies with bleeding debuff 2 times. 2 times or 2 turns? It's a little weird. Is it not? Or am I tripping? Every time I see a bug, I report it instantly. Where's my... Well, no. Oh yeah, the boss not getting bleed. He got mute. I mean, he got leech. Like he's getting mute and leech, and some block healing, but he's not putting bleed on. You see? Yeah, there's no bleed. Like just check for the icons next to the boss health. The bleeding icon is like a blood symbol. Like that's the block healing. He only gets block healing and mute the whole time. And he is not immune to it either. He can still get it. He just take 95% less damage from it a turn. That's all. Oh, it's a long fight. Good lord. I think if I put serrated set on Crucible, and if the dragon that I have here was to actually work, I can probably get it to work, probably. I don't know. I don't know how long this fight is going to take, so I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. So I'll just let it continue going. They're still going? 16 minutes. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I don't think he casted that one. I don't want to show my email, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh. Oh. My game froze. Oh. My game froze. Well. Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, that froze. I tried to do a report, but that froze. I wonder. I'm gonna try that again. I wonder if that's like a full-on bug. Well, it didn't happen there. Exactly. I was gonna view the log so I can see if the balloon debuff is actually working or not. And look, you realize it's not working on the other people too. Look. Turn start, right? He's doing his turn start, but he's hitting once and not twice. Like, look, I'm gonna skip. He's gonna turn start. He hit once. Hits all enemies with balloon debuff for 2 times. Yeah, that's a bug. I'm going to record it and have that reported. That's a bug. Turn start hits all enemies. Wait, turn start hits all enemies with. Oh my god, I'm slow. Oh, I gotta go and erase my posts. Hold on. Yeah, now I see what you said earlier, Corin. What you said, I thought what happens is turn start hit people to cast it, but I got too excited. That was on me. I got too excited. So yeah, that don't work. Bro, when I tell you I be reading stuff but not really reading it, I'm dead serious. It's not it's not a joke, you know. Alright everybody, but that's the end of the video. Thank you all for coming by, and thank you all for visiting. I will be having another live next Saturday, but this time it's going to be on Twitch. I will be making another post just like I did for this one, the poster with the monkey business at the bottom of it. I'll be making another one, let you guys know of that. The only build I did not get to do in this one is Sea Wizard and Vidaris, so I'm gonna add that to the next week's agenda. If not, they'll be added to the next week one, and we'll keep doing that throughout the week. I am thinking of uploading 2 or 3 times a week. I'm thinking I got a good amount of backlog I can also post, but it depends. I can't promise anything. But what I can promise is that I'll be live every Saturday unless life does something to me and I can't come. And I'll try Sunday as a backup date. If not, then that'll just be a canceled live for that weekend. So on that note, thank you all for coming. Please turn on like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and thank you for coming by. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for coming by.